No. Not my kind of glassware. So I took off November from doing social media stuff just to kind of recollect myself a bit and to work on some ideas. So I've been working on a numerous amount of things. Okay, not a numerous amount of things, but let's just say I keep these books, these like journaly notebook thingies, right? And they have the ideas that I'm working on, right? From stuff from school, film projects, all sorts of stuff. Well, I've had some big ideas, some medium ideas, and some small ideas, obviously, throughout the years. One of those big ideas is, we're just going to call it Methoism for now, because lack of a better word, and it's my idea, so fuck anybody else who thinks otherwise. But, as a part of a couple other things, we'll get to that in a second. School got into it. A project from class. So, November, I have just been, so, this book started at the end of October, right? So, that's October 28th. Wow. Okay, so this one, that I've been working on for a month or two, August to October. This one, that's just the first 4 days of November and the last, 3 days of October. And then I'm working on this. I've been working in this one, which is much thicker. That's up until yesterday. That's half. Way more than half. November has been a very productive research and writing day. So, there's a couple main parts. There's the overarching idea, Methoism. More on this all later. Let's just say it involves philosophy, anthropology, sociology, art, politics, religion, economics. It's a philosophical framework that I've been working on for a few years. But I had a huge inspiration. But yeah, it's going to cover polyamory, humanism, and this is more than humanism, but Steven Pinker is good. I also suggest if you need anything to read, and you haven't read these ones already, this is coming from a dyslexic. Read these books. See how bad these books have been treated? That's because these are my two books right now, in the last few years. But under the framework known as Methoism, I've also been working on a large film essay. Where do I start? I'm using the prototype of Methos in my philosophical framework to construct a cinematic methodological framework. Now that sounds really bullshit. Effectively, just kind of like a nice little plan. I'm using we're going to talk about American independent cinema and what that means and what I think would make a good filmmaker within that realm. Some, kind of like a Goldilocks thing. Not too small that you don't, accomplish anything, and not too big that you overshoot your goal and you become this conglomeration. I'm looking at you, Disney. But that's what, this folder is. This is my outline and extra notes and stuff of that nature. But that's not it. That's not all. I've also been studying Japanese again. Yeah, sometime in October to now. Why is it like 63 days? Like, I've been using Duolingo. Yeah, that thing. Not the only thing. Not the only thing. Like, I also have been trying. Oh, not this one. Like, I tried it. I've acquired some children's books, Japanese children's books, obviously, and I'm working on translating them and trying to read them and understand them. And I've got my textbooks over there from when I was taking Japanese. Like, I've taken a year and a half, 2 years worth of academically studied Japanese. I feel embarrassed to speak. Nihongo. Nihongo hanishimasu. I probably said that wrong. Not the most elegant speaker, let alone in Japanese or in English. As I like to say, I speak one language, and English is my second language. But then I remembered totally different note, back to school things, like way back into school things. Any of you ever read a book called The Good Rain by Timothy Egan? It's about the Pacific Northwest. I think it's got a little, like, jumping around through time kind of thing. I'm going to find a copy and reread this damn thing, because I think I read it in, like, 6th grade? 9th grade? Whatever. Back whenever it came out. Crazy. I've also been doing more cooking. I've cooked some turkeys. Well, okay, I cooked a turkey by myself, a whole turkey dinner, and then another turkey with a partner of mine. Partners? Sure. We spatchcocked a turkey. And then I made this. I got an enameled cast iron Dutch oven. An enameled cast iron Dutch oven. Say that 5 times fast. Enameled cast iron. Nope. See, can't do it. But I've been making things like every other day in the damn thing, and I've only had it for like a week. If that. Not even a week. So like 3 dishes. So it's not even been a week. It'll be a week Wednesday. So, oh no, 6 days. So yeah, every other day. That's great. But I made this tuna potato chowder. Oh, that was good. I think if you look on my Instagram, the last thing I made was tuna. Not that tuna, different tuna. This canned tuna. I didn't have more of that tuna. I'm thinking about getting a puppy. I think. I moved my board game stuff. I'm gonna be doing something, hopefully. So for all of you people that watch this, the whole 5 to 10 of you, I'm gonna be demoing. I'm not demoing webcams. Also, these ones are shitty. I'm going to be demoing some board games, and I have a cool idea that involves multiple webcams and multiple people and being safe on COVID. So people aren't in the same area, but I get to demo games again. But yeah, that film essay, oh shit, that's fucking going to be a lot of words. I'm predicting like 10,000 words. Just for the Methoism, because I'm kind of chunking it in that thing, but it's over. The notes alone are over 10,000 words in notes, and that's not including the pictures. the diagrams that I've constructed, because I love diagrams. Let's see. Yeah, like this one. This one's for the essay, though. And if you're interested in reading the essay, once it's done, I'll post it somewhere, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to get it published. Who knows? Maybe I'll put it on Patreon for those loyal subscribers. But, I don't know why I held that up so long. I'm losing my mind. Going stir crazy. My spouse's window got shattered with a BB gun the other day. Like, the day after Thanksgiving. What the fuck? I guess like 100 people. 100 people, in Vancouver did the same thing. Had the same thing done. Not did the same thing. Also, I'm working on a, miniature game system. A lot of this has to all be... a lot of this stuff has to be put on hold until I can finish this dumb essay, which I should be working on right now. But I needed to reach out. I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. Oh, and I've been painting miniatures and putting things together. This one's not painted. But I'll post them on Instagram, the stuff that I've been working on. He'll get painted eventually. But like I said, everything else has to be postponed for the next, like, 2-ish weeks so I can finish up this bloody essay. I love this essay, but... fuck. Essays. Dyslexic. Learning disabilities. Challenges. Okay. Bye-bye now.